I went to a rehearsal a while back, and my buddy Rex Benincasa was there. You remember Rex, don't you?
Oh, hey, you're pointing that at me, man. What is up with that? I like it. Looks like a nice box.
So Rex is sitting there. He's on this box. It's this thing called a cajon, and you hit it, and it sounds just like a drum kit. And I'm going, man, I would love to do a gig where it's like Rex sitting on his box, and then I'll sit on a little amp. That'll be my box. And it could be like a man, a bass, and another man, and a box. Man, bass, box, man. Something like that. And it could be RITTnREX. I was going, wow, RITTnREX, what a concept. So I got a chance to do a gig over at the Folk Art Museum, or as Donna Coney Island calls it, the Folk Art Museum. Folk Art Museum. Folk Art Museum. Figured, hey, perfect opportunity for the virgin flight of RITTnREX. So I started thinking about tunes that RITTnREX, Rex and I, RITTnREX, Rex and Ritt, might be able to perform. And sure, there were some tunes from Timber, but I also got to thinking of an old chestnut from a recording way back when I had more hair and less clothes. Tune I wrote in the 80s, recorded in the 90s with the Concerned Citizens combo out in LA, a song entitled Look at the Goon. If you ever listen to a pigeon talk, and they talk all the time, they're saying, look at the goon, look at the goon, look at the goon. Social commentators, you might say. Speaking of social commentary, where is it? Oh, found it. Page 385. Howard Zinn, The 20th Century, excerpts from his wonderful book, A People's History of the United States of America. It's talking about the 80s. The Reagan administration took away federal funds for the arts, suggesting that the performing arts seek help from private donors. In New York, 2 historic Broadway theaters were razed to make way for a luxury 50-story hotel. One of those 2 theaters was the Helen Hayes Theatre. Ladies and gentlemen, the virgin flight of RITTnREX performing Look at the Goon. We had planned being together on that downbeat, had we not? Not necessarily. Pigeons are holding court in Central Park, crapping on abstract forms that some call art. They dart through the air of Washington Square, spying on all that is there. But most of the time they walk, that's when they talk. Look at the goon. Look at the goon. Look at the goon. Look at the goon. They bottle away the hours discussing marks. They prey upon peddlers stumbling in the dark. Little dames with forgettable names of freedom, their crumbs just the same. They'll gladly accept your food so as not to seem rude. Look at the goon. Look at the goon. Look at the goon. Look at the goon. Ladies and gentlemen, in the role of the perturbed pigeon, Rex Benincasa.
Yourselves Homo sapiens? Homo stupid is more like it. You guys, it's as soon as you get done using something, you just throw it out. Doesn't matter where you are, you just use it up and you throw it out. And you use it up and you throw it out. Then we gotta walk through all this crap. So why don't we fly, you say? Listen, mister. You try flying through this filth you call sky.
introduction. A madman came along and had her raised. He whipped her with chains, the man was insane. His pocket but feeling no pain. But the pigeons have returned, a lesson learned. Look at the goon. 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 Look at the Thank you very much to Bonnie and Tom for having us out tonight here in the Bonnie and Tom Strauss Cafe. Thanks, Folk Art, and it is indeed the Museum of Folk Art, and it's because it is a folk art, it's just a box of cardboard that we painted some wheels on.